did. Yeah, it's so easy. Mm, it's so easy. Okay, yeah. So try to join the link, and then we'll get you on board. Okay. So there are some people here that are ready. I will start with them. Mm. So wherever you are free to join us. If you want to ask any question, you can join us and ask. So, Mr. Gideon, how are you today?
Sir, I'm doing good, sir. How about you?
I'm also fine. Can I have your I-20?
I heard the answer.
Okay. So, can you tell me where you are going to?
Officer, I'm going to Purdue University in Indiana to pursue a 2-year master's degree in mathematics with concentration in applied mathematics. And upon successful completion, I plan to return back to Ghana and apply for the position of a researcher and assistant lecturer in the Department of Mathematics, where I'll be working together with other professors who are into developing mathematical models to solve real world public health issues in Ghana.
Okay. So, Mr. Gideon, let me just try to correct one thing as we go ahead. The first thing is you are introducing your where you are going to, and then talk about your course, what the course will do to you, okay, before talking about when you come back what you would be doing. Okay, so you
Okay,
have
sir.
to remember what is the course going, what will be the effect of the course, and how is the course going to affect you. So you have to say that I'm going to take this course in this university for the next 2 years. This course is going to equip me with this, or I'll be concentrating on this, where I'll be learning this, before you talk about coming back. Okay, so let's start again.
Okay,
So
sir.
tell me where you are going to.
Officer, I am going to the Purdue University in Indiana to pursue a 2-year master's degree in mathematics. And actually, I chose this program because during my undergraduate studies, I developed a strong passion for developing mathematical models to solve real world public health issues. And currently, Ghana has recorded cases of mpox and cholera, and mathematical models play a crucial role in predicting and controlling these diseases. But for Ghana, there is a shortage of experts in this field. So pursuing a master's degree in mathematics with concentration in applied mathematics will allow me to engage in interdisciplinary research and also equip me with the practical skills and theoretical knowledge that will allow me to provide solutions to these real world issues in Ghana through developing of mathematical models.
Okay. Can you tell me more about your program?
Officer, the 2-year master's degree in mathematics, where I'll be concentrating more in applied mathematics, has 4 semesters, where for the first 3 semesters, I'll be taking courses such as differential equation, partial differential equation, stochastics, numerical analysis, and also complex analysis. And also for the final semester, that's the fourth semester, I'll be conducting a research which will focus on developing mathematical models through differential equation to predict the patterns of the spread of infectious diseases and also provide the solutions to addressing or controlling these diseases.
Okay. Um, how are you going to fund this program?
Officer, I am fully funded for my studies through combination of merit-based scholarship and family support. I've received a renewable $10,000 merit-based scholarship from the Magdalene Scholarship Program, which covers part of my tuition, living expenses, books, other materials, travel, and health insurance. Additionally, I have secured a merit-based scholarship from the Hagan International Scholarship, which is intended to cover my remaining cost of attendance. And I have with me here the award letter to confirm this, but the award letter does not state the exact dollar amount to be given and is therefore not reflected on my I-20. And the disbursement is also expected next semester. So until then, my uncle, a successful businessman who owns a private elementary school and also is into the importation of electrical gadgets and automobile parts and earns an annual income of 60,000 US dollars will support me financially. And he has consistently supported my undergraduate studies at the University of Cape Coast. And he is fully committed to do so at my journey at Purdue University. And I have with me here my uncle's financial statement and the notarized affidavit of support to confirm this. And officer, with this funding at place, I'll be able to focus on my studies without any financial worries, allowing me to achieve my educational objectives.
Okay. Do you have any relatives in the United States?
Officer, no, all my relatives are based here in Ghana.
So, assuming that I didn't speak, you have to continue. All my relatives are in Ghana. My only intention of going to the United States is to go and study and come
And
back
return
and
back to.
yes, okay. So
Okay,
you
sir.
have to know why the officer is asking that. He's asking that to find out if you have some form of immigration intent. So you have to capitalize that to explain. How did you choose this university?
Officer, this school was recommended to me by my mentor, who is a professor at the University of Cape Coast, and he actually had his master's degree at this very same university. And during the application process, I had the opportunity to partake in a virtual campus tour, which I got to know about the ultramodern computational laboratory, which is highly helpful in the research activities. So these are the major reasons why I chose the Purdue University.
Um, do you have any um traveling experience?
No, officer, this will be my first time traveling to the United States.
Um, can you walk me through your application process?
Officer, during the application process, I submitted my SOP, statement of purpose, and also personal statement, and as well my resume. Which, after a careful review, I was selected among the few candidates to be given such opportunity to study the MS Mathematics program at Purdue University, particularly the Department of Mathematical Sciences.
How would this program help you in your career?
Officer, this program places emphasis on applied mathematics and the opportunity for interdisciplinary research. So, through this program, I will be equipped with the practical skills and theoretical knowledge that will allow me to achieve my long term goal of becoming a researcher, where I will be focusing more on developing mathematical models that can help predict the patterns of the spread of infectious diseases and also controlling the spread of these infectious diseases in vulnerable communities in Ghana.
Why did you decide to study in the United States instead of Ghana?
Officer, the United States is known to offer quality education, and degrees acquired in the United States is recognized globally. And particularly this university, which I will be attending, has this ultramodern computational laboratory, which is highly helpful in the research activities. And considering the universities in Ghana, they lack this ultramodern computational laboratory. So studying in the United States is the ideal place.
Okay. Do you have any are you going with your family?
Officer, can you take it again, please?
Are you going with your family?
Officer, no, please, I'm going alone.
Are you married?
No, officer, I am single currently.
Oh, I asked you several times. You have to say that you are single, but you are in relationship, right? This
Okay,
is something that gives you an opportunity because why are they asking? They want to know whether you have some immigration, what do you call
intent.
it? No, you have a home ties.
Okay,
Okay. So
okay,
if you say you are single, the probability that when you go there, you will not come or you will marry over there is a higher chance. But if you have that somebody, if you are in a relationship, that's fine. So please get this one right. Okay.
oh, okay, sir. All right, sir.
Yeah. Um, yeah. So I think you are okay. So keep on working hard. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
See you in another time.
All right. Thank you.
Efia, how are you?
I'm fine,
Uh,
thank you. How about you?
okay, I'm also fine. So Efia, you have to put your information in the chat.
Oh,
Melissa, can you put your information in the chat? Hafizu, EAB. So if you put your information in the chat, then I'll pick you. Anyone whose information is in the chat, let me know. I'll pick you up and then we will have a chat. Please, if you are watching us from YouTube or Facebook, comment right now. Our comment rate is 0. It's not good. Our comment rate is 0, which is not good. So try to chat on the Facebook. Somebody is asking, do you have to say officer all the time? And also, how many times do you need to attend the embassy? Okay, so there is no, I mean, it's just your star. So some people will say officer. Yeah, so you do not need to say officer all the time. You will, yeah, you do not need. That's the answer to that. Depending on how you want to answer the question, but you do not need to say it all the time. And somebody is also, yeah, Barbara, how are you? So somebody is also saying that how many times do you need to attend the embassy? Hopefully you should attend it once, right? That's our hope and that's our prayer for you. But it's you might attend it several times, but the main thing is what has changed. If in case you go for the first one and your visa is not approved, the next question is that what has changed? Okay, what has changed? Okay. Yeah, but you want to be interviewed today. Um, so currently, let me see those information. Um, I don't have anyone's information. Please, I need the information that will help me. Okay, because I don't know how I'm going to interview you if I don't have. I can interview you, but I need some basic information from you. That will help. Hey, Clement, always your network is bad. Okay, try and come. Okay, so Mr. Eben, I have your information. You can start. So, Mr. Eben, you can open your microphone. If you want your information, I mean, you can put it can be private chat. You can also put it there. So if you enter and you put your
Hello, yeah.
information there, I'll see.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, senior, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I barely hear you.
Okay.
Or my.
Oh, is that so? Please, can you all hear me? If you can
Uh,
hear me, please put it in the chat. But I can hear you.
yes. It seems I have to put it on loudspeaker too. All right,
Okay.
but I'll manage.
Then maybe okay. Maybe try. Okay.
I'll manage.
So
So don't worry.
okay. Are you going to are you going to University of North Dakota?
Yes, please. I'm going to the University of North Dakota to pursue a 2 years master's program in accounting with a concentration in data analytics. So through a career advancement and coaching with the Magellan Scholarship Program and coupled with my own research, I saw that the University of North Dakota blends the traditional method of accounting with modern AI tools. And this normally equips professional accountants like myself to bridge the AI gap in financial reporting. As a chartered accountant with years of experience, this program will equip me with essential data analytics tools such as Python R, structured query language, SQL, data data visualization tools, and data analytics models that will equip me to better uh, assess my employer, who is my sponsor, to support its operations. So currently, my employer normally relies on external
Okay.
consultants
Can you
in
tell me
it.
more about your program? But before
All
then,
right, so
let me correct this one. So basically, your first introduction is very important and you need to arrange them very well. So to me, I think one thing that you need to be heard very audibly and very clearly is what the program will do to you. So immediately you say, I'm going to South Dakota University to study a 2 year master program in accounting with concentration in data analytics. You have to continue with what this program will equip you.
okay,
And then you coming back to take a leadership role, a management position in this company to help doing that. Then, if you are not interrupted, you will see that currently I'm a professional accountant in this company where I do this, do this, do this, do this. And then you talk about the reason why you need to study because you have encountered this blah blah blah, and you need to advance your knowledge in this field. Okay, so let's do it that way. Okay, so tell me about your
okay.
program.
All right, so it is a 2 years uh, master's program in accounting with a concentration in data analytics. So in the first year, I'll be taking courses like financial reporting, management accounting, data visualization, foundation to data analytics. Then in my second year, I'll be taking advanced courses like advanced financial reporting, data analytics tools in accounting, data analytics models in accounting. And as part of my
Yeah.
program, there's a compulsory internship program to equip me with practical knowledge and skills to come back home to come and assist my employer, who is currently my sponsor.
Okay, so I think you will see that the program incorporates internship and mentorship program, which will further equip you with the working environment here. And this will help you expose you to the international community, and you will come back home with this knowledge to come and help with your company. So you are seeing it in a different way. Mm. So yes, that's fine. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, hello, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. So let me pick you up on this. Um, how are you funding this program?
Say, I've been awarded a 10,000 United States dollars every academic year from the McGallen Scholarship Program as part of my professional contribution, leadership role, and commitment to the fraternity of disability in Ghana, especially GSC. And my employer, who is also pleased with my professional contribution to the company by the institution of good internal controls and much concern about my career progression as a chartered accountant, has given me a scholarship package to defray the remaining cost of my attendance. Additionally, I also have some investment and some funds aside to cater for any contingencies that may arise. Say.
Okay. I think that you are fine, but something you want to start and be very clear with. Okay. And so that your sentences will be long. We have experience. They don't give you enough time for you to speak. So you want to make your sentences shorter but more precise. So your answers are correct, but to be more precise, you've gotten a a scholarship from this 10,000, which is renewable every year, and also your sponsor is taking care of your deficit. You have helped your sponsor due to your this place. You have to be clear. You have to say that due to your diligence at work, your sponsor is more happy about you, and he's willing to sponsor your career development. For example, last year you were able to, as a financial controller, you've been able to help minimize losses and increase the financial profits of the company for 2024 alone from this amount to that amount. Okay, so
Okay.
something like that would be great. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll look at that one too.
So tell me, how many programs did you apply? Yeah.
How many schools? So I actually applied to 2 schools.
How
I
many? Yeah.
applied to Ball State University and
Mm-hmm.
University of North Dakota. But I chose University of North Dakota because of the uniqueness in its curriculum, as it blends the traditional method of accounting with modern AI tools that equips a professional accountant like myself to have a better comprehension about the modern age of financial reporting. So,
Okay. Why why do you want to study in the United States instead of Ghana?
United States provides an atmosphere for professionals in my field. So currently, this program is not run in Ghana. So it is only in the United States that I can have that privilege to have that blend of the traditional method of accounting and the this question I didn't. Okay, so I'll go back and find a nice story to that. I'm taking notes.
Okay, so you have, yeah, you have to work on it because it's really important. Okay, you need to find a way. Why do you want to study in the United States? Okay, so you want to study in the United States.
I don't want
Sometimes
to
it
give
could
a
be
generic
due to the eight
answer. So
unique curriculum, especially you can get, yeah, you can just say one thing and then now shift to the school, right? Shift your attention to the school. Maybe you just say one thing and then focus on the school, especially this school, which then you talk about the school, and then maybe the professors you have had grant you this visa.
okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah, tell me why I should grant you this visa.
Say this visa will enable me to pursue uh, this 2 years master's program. That's a master's program in accounting with a concentration in data analytics to equip me with the essential skills as I progress in my career as a chartered accountant to really better assist my employer and assist the fraternity group of the Ghana Stammering Association in its financial operations. So I really need this a visa to pursue
So,
my dream.
so this is how you're going to start those lines. And everybody, it's almost the same, right? So it differs due to your program, but the main line is that this will give you an entry permit to the United States to train yourself or further develop yourself in your career path as a professional accountant with international education and exposure, and also you get the opportunity to learn from renowned professors like this professor who has, for example, contributed to waters or keep Abi, those companies, accounting
Okay,
companies. Okay, yeah.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
these are these are the way you should go about this. Okay. Are you going with your family?
No, please. I'm not going with my wife and my kid. They'll be back home. My wife will be taking care of my baby boy, and she's actually doing good. She's a fashion designer, and she's the one who made this outfit for me. So she'll be back home and focusing on his career.
Okay, so I think you changing the answers. I want all of you to be consistent, even though
Okay,
you are not supposed to memorize any answer. So the other time, I think we're saying that, oh no, we have decided. So it's not you.
okay,
We have decided that my wife will stay back with my family. He is a fashion designer and runs his own company, and she earns enough to take care of my family whilst I'm away. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, but generally I think you are good. Yeah, you are good and you have improved a lot. That is fine. Thank you so much. And your visa will be approved.
I want to pass a comment and a question too. So
So
I want to
those of
create
you who
an
have
atmosphere.
joined us, currently what we are experiencing. Mhm. Okay.
Moses, please. I want to pass a comment.
Hello.
Yeah, Moses, I want to pass a
Yeah,
comment,
I'm
please.
listening.
Okay, so
Hmm.
I do stammer, so I don't want to enter into the interview room with
Yeah, you are free to do that.
anxiety. So
Your
I want to
microphone.
make it known to the visa officer that I do stammers or I do stutter. So you should kindly bear with me so that I can take my time and really express myself very well.
Yes, that one. That's when you get there. Maybe atmosphere is tense, but do your best. Okay, and as
Okay,
you pray,
okay,
the person will give you. But if you see that, it's also part of sometimes their tricks. So what you are saying, you are right. But who are we to determine for them? But thankfully, there are some people I will advise, but for you, by the grace of God, you are far better. Far, far better. So what you are doing is enough. Okay.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
What you are
thank you.
doing is
So
enough.
I'm
Yeah.
actually busy, so I don't have time to join the session, but I'll try at least once a week or twice a week. I'll do
No
also best.
problem. No problem. You
Because
still have some
I
time,
come home
right?
very late, very late. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have very like a month and some weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. God is in it. Okay.
All right, sure. Thank you
Thanks
very
so
much.
much
I'm
for
grateful.
commenting all the time. We appreciate you. So, those of
All
us,
right.
what we have realized is that currently they are putting a lot of people on. Who is ready now? Efia, I didn't see you again. Okay, you are here. So, Efia, where is your information?
I have posted it in the chat.
In the chat. Okay, let me see your name. Okay, so somebody is saying that which chat? Which
Um,
name?
the if yeah, the chat other people are putting their information in.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Let me go back to private chat. Okay. Okay, private chat. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So somebody said that why should I grant you this visa? I should repeat that. So if you are asked that, for example, you would have to say that they granting you that granting me officer granting me this visa will give me a stay permit to enter into the United States to continue my career development as maybe analytical chemist, where I will get the opportunity to be educated into this area, and this will give me the knowledge and understanding to come back home to come and do this. Yes, so that's how you go about it. Okay. So Efia, how are you doing today?
Please, I'm fine, thank you. I just want to make you know this is my first
Mhm.
time job, so if
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, don't worry. We'll handle you cool. Okay.
okay,
Yeah. So tell me where you are going to.
I am going to the U.S. to pursue my master's degree in political science and government with a concentration in public policy at the Northeastern University, Boston, Massachusetts. I
Okay,
chose to,
you have clarity of voice, you have fluency, but your voice is down. So you need
okay,
to raise your voice a little bit,
okay,
because sometimes they are sitting at the back there and they want to hear you very
okay.
well audibly. So let's try that one. Okay, so let's go.
So please, should I repeat?
Yes, please.
Okay. I am going to the US to pursue my master's degree in political science and government with a specialization in public policy at the Northeastern University, Boston, Massachusetts. So I chose to pursue this master's degree program because for the past 3 years, I have been working as a policy coordinator at YPYC, and I have come to observe that most of the social intervention policies, often implemented with the aim of reducing poverty and improving upon the lives of the vulnerable, sometimes fail to achieve their purpose. Hence, pursuing this master's degree would help equip me with the knowledge to understand the policy implementation processes and strategies, and also enhance my analytical and advocacy abilities, which will enable me on my return get promoted to the position of a policy director, where I would contribute my quota towards addressing the social issue of multidimensional poverty and also aid the equitable distribution of social services in Ghana to include
Hey,
more people.
you ultra brofugu. Yeah, I like the way you're speaking and then the way you are giving your the clarity. So tell me why you chose this to pursue this program.
So I chose to pursue my master's degree in political science and government because I have been working as a policy coordinator for the past 3 years. And due to this time frame, I have realized that most of the social intervention policies, often implemented with the idea of improving upon the lives of the vulnerable and reducing poverty in Ghana, oftentimes fail to achieve their core purpose. Hence, pursuing this master's degree would help equip me with advanced knowledge to understand the core scholarly areas of politics, enhance my analytical and advocacy abilities, which will enable me on my return contribute immensely
Tell me
towards.
what you are currently doing.
Currently, I work as a policy coordinator at Young Professionals and Youth Coalition, and I've been doing this for the past 3 years. Some of my job duties are I assist the policy and programs department in identifying policies which aligns with the vision of YPYC. Also, I have a personal and more direct interaction, mostly with the vulnerable groups, the youth who come to our office to solicit for assistance as they share with me their plight to enable me draw a policy action which addresses their concerns. Additionally,
Tell me how you're going to fund this program.
so basically, I would be funded by two ways. I was able to secure a tuition scholarship amounting to $22,350 from the Northeastern University. The rest, together with my living expenses, will be funded by my mother in the person of so and so. She is the paramount queen mother of so and so area and also an agriculturist who owns a 50-acre cocoa plantation. She makes an annual income of around 50,000 US dollars, and at the moment, she has about 25 permanent workers working on her plantation. She's been in the cocoa space for about 10 years. My mother has been able to sponsor my elder brother in the person of so and so to complete his master's degree in Canada. Right now, my brother is back and is working with the Ghana Cocoa Board, Bono East Region, as the Chief Financial Specialist.
Do you have her bank statement here?
Yes, please. You can have a look.
Um, why did you choose this particular university?
I chose to pursue my master's degree at the Northeastern University because the Northeastern University's political science program is very much global in focus and very practical in application, where aside theoretically equipping students with the knowledge to understand the core scholarly areas of politics, when it comes to the technical practical skills, they incorporate the learning of some software tools such as Python, SPSS, Tableau, which aids in data analysis, policy analysis, and decision making, and also have what they call the simulation
But the same
experimentation.
program is offered in Ghana. Why did you decide to do yours in the United States?
Although there are some good institutions like the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in Ghana, the Ghanaian political system education only focuses on equipping students with the theory based knowledge. And to be a good political scientist and a policy analyst, you should have an upper hand on both theory based knowledge as well as the technical practical skills to enable one make informed decision, which the Northeastern University offers. Aside equipping students with the theory based knowledge to understand key political concepts, when it comes to the technical practical skills, they incorporate the learning of software tools such as Python, SPSS, which aids in decision making and policy analysis, and also have what it calls the simulation experimentation workshop, where students in politics are given the opportunity to
Can you
practicalize.
walk me through your application process?
After I did my research about the Northeastern University, I submitted my academic documents, which comprises of my university set. I graduated with a first class. I submitted my official transcripts, which I had an overall CW of 75.97. I also added my SOP detailing my skills and my vision after I graduate. I added my CV, which also stated my academic and my work experiences, and I had pretty strong recommendations. I was invited for a 3 panel member interview where they asked me a series of questions about how my work aligns with the Masters in Political Science program and what I hope to achieve.
What is your
Afterwards,
previous degree?
I hold my bachelor's degree in political studies from Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, where I graduated in the year 2020. I graduated with a first class and a CW of 75.97. During my final year, I worked on the project topic how low standard of living affects students' academic performance. And by the end of the research, I got to know that most students from poor backgrounds are more likely to perform poorer in schools as compared to children from affluent home. This cemented my decision to utilize my knowledge to change this narrative, hence joining YPYC as a policy coordinator to help understand and listen to the plight of these people and get.
How would this program enhance your career path?
So, pursuing this master's degree would help equip me with the knowledge and the skill set to enable me on my return utilize these knowledge and skills to first and foremost contribute my quota towards addressing the social issue of multidimensional poverty among the vulnerable, and also lead the promotion of the equitable distribution of social services as I
Do you
would
have
be.
any relatives in the United States?
No, I don't have any family members living in the US. All my family members are based here in Ghana, as my family is a very closely knitted one. So, coming from a royal family, it is important that our families stay together and keep this family culture. Hence, returning back home after graduation is my personal commitment that would help me make an impact within our society and in Ghana at large. It's sometimes surprising that my older brother, who got married about a year ago, still comes home regularly with his children and wife
Are you
just to
going with your family?
know I would be going alone as my family comprising of my mother, my
Are
father.
you married?
No, I am not married at the moment, but I am in a very serious and a committed relationship. We plan on getting married after I return back home. And in my absence, he would be taking care of my private company, the operations of my private company.
Tell me about this company.
So I own a private company called the MENA Policy Consult, where the MENA Policy
How much do
Consult.
you receive in a month?
So, working as a policy coordinator, I make a salary or a monthly salary of about 5,000 Ghana cedis. And from my MENA policy consult, I also make a salary of about 7,000 Ghana cedis every month.
So, what do you intend to do after this program?
Upon completion of this master's degree, I plan on coming back to Ghana, where I would be promoted to the position of the policy director within my current employment at YPYC, and I would contribute my quota using my knowledge and skills to help address the social issue of multidimensional poverty and also aid the equitable distribution of social services to include more of the vulnerable and help improve their livelihoods.
I will
Additionally,
be approving your visa.
thank you.
Yeah, so those of you who are watching, there's a lot you can learn from her. Maybe she's very fluent, but I think maybe to my judgment, I think she has practiced a little, even um with her power over language. Okay, yeah, so it all comes with practice and then researching, okay, writing your story well. So I think you are good, the confidence is good, you stepped up very well, and uh you hopefully there's nothing that should hinder your visa approval.
Thank you.
Yeah, so when is your date?
Next week, Tuesday.
Wow, we can't wait to get a good news from you. Okay.
Eh,
Mhm.
thank you.
Yeah. So
But I
I mean,
hope I can
mhm.
join as often as
Of
possible.
as often we are here every day. When I'm tired, I'll are you on our platform?
Yeah, I sent you a message earlier today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't store numbers. What I'm going to do is that those of you watching, I'm going to send my WhatsApp platform. Okay. If you need anything relating to education, if you are the maybe time that you are applying, please let us know so that we can help you. Okay. Don't be on the what we call the mock interview platform. Okay. If you are willing to or you are looking forward to apply for schools, let's send you to the mentorship platform. Okay, yeah, and so you can join our WhatsApp platform as well. So thanks, Fia, for coming, and then we'll be seeing you in another different sessions. Come,
Thank
and then
you.
others will also learn from you. I have some people here. I think that we are using them as catalysts to train others because they have distinguished themselves very well. The next person I'll pick is Malisa. So, Malisa, you're welcome. Okay, Malisa, I think you are disconnected from with your microphone, so you have to connect it before the system can allow you to come on board. Okay, so I'll pick few people more, and then I'll drop the link again so that you guys can join. Mm. So Melissa, if it's not working, go back and then come. Okay, disconnect and then connect again. I'll bring Hafizu. Mr. Hafizu, how are you?
I'm fine, officer. Good
Oh,
evening.
good evening. Can I have your document, please?
Here you are, sir.
Okay, tell me where you are going to.
Yeah, officer, I'm going to the United States, specifically the Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville, to study a 2 year master's in public health program. Um, During this program, officer, having worked
So,
as
so, Mr. Hafizu, are you married?
yes, I'm married with 2 kids, officer.
Okay, so what I want you to do from tonight is let your wife train you very well. Do it with your wife or somebody who can help you.
Hey,
We are learning for
my
we
wife
are
is not in now. I'm alone.
okay. Then let somebody. Okay, train yourself. You see,
Okay,
we are learning from different people, and if somebody comes here and I interview the person once, I can tell that okay, this is what is going to happen, except that the atmosphere changes. Okay,
okay,
yes, all of you were here last week. Non last 2 weeks, there was one lady from Uganda. I was always telling you guys that it will be easy for her, even though she has been bounced some time ago. But so if one sentence you say two times, they think that you don't know what you are saying. They
mm,
think that you are not confident. They think that maybe somebody did it for you. They think that you just want to travel, right?
okay,
So you are good, you have what it takes, you can do it, but it comes with training. So
okay,
train very well so that it will help you. Okay, so with that said, let's continue.
okay.
So, are you going to Eastern Illinois University, Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville?
Yes, officer, I'm going to the Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, to pursue a 2 years master's degree in public health. Officer, I haven't been working for over a decade as a clinician who has been attending to patients. Um, I have realized that there are lots of public health um, challenges that affect communities.
Mhm.
Yes, some of the common public health challenges include poor sanitation and preventable diseases. Officer, in the year 2024 alone, I personally operated over 25 patients aged between 6 and 15 years for typhoid ileal perforation. Typhoid ileal perforation is a hole in the intestines of patients. It's a surgical emergency due to typhoid fever. Officer, this has motivated me to seek advanced knowledge and skills in public health, especially in the area of public health research and
Dr.
health
Hafiz,
system.
to tell us what you are doing.
Officer, I am a medical doctor. Currently, I practice with the Northern Regional Hospital. I have been working with the Northern Regional Hospital for the past 4 years. On a daily basis, I take care of patients. I consult patients on outpatient basis. I also attend to emergencies and also operate patients both emergency and elective wise.
Okay.
Yes.
Um, yes, but who is sponsoring this program for you?
Officer, I have been awarded a merit scholarship of about 9,000 US dollars. My deficit of 27,000 US dollars is going to be sponsored in part by my own personal savings. I have been able to save over 14,000 US dollars. The remaining deficit will be sponsored by or will be taken care of by my brother. He's in the name of Alhaji Sani Mohammed. He's the CEO of Sani Warai Company Limited, a company that supplies over 60% of the hospitals in northern region with medical consumables. He has been doing this for the past 12 years, or he has been running this company as a sole proprietorship for the past 12 years. He has over
How
eight
would this program enhance your career at the moment?
officer. This program will equip me with the skills and the knowledge and skills to be able to return home to Ghana and take the position of a public health physician so that I can be able to influence policies. Uh, towards a better public health outcome in the rural Ghana, especially in rural areas in Ghana. I have recently also passed the West Africa College of Physicians exams to specialize as a family physician. And public health is a core component of family medicine. So when I return back to Ghana, the Masters in Public Health is going to help me immensely in my studies as a family physician when I finally enroll to the with the College of Physicians and Surgeons, West Africa.
Okay. And how long have you been working?
Officer, I have been working as a physician assistant. I have worked as a physician assistant for almost a decade, and currently I work as a medical doctor, which I have been doing for the past 4 years. So I have
Okay.
about
Do you have
18 years of
anybody in the United States you are going to stay with?
officer. I do not know anybody in the United States. I have no relative in the United States. All my relatives currently live in Ghana, including my nuclear family, my wife, and my two sons.
Are you
Um,
staying in the are you going to stay with somebody or you'll be staying by yourself?
Officer, I'll be staying in the university accommodation by myself. I am not going to be staying with any other person.
Have you traveled outside Ghana before?
Yes, officer, I've traveled out of Ghana, but mainly across Africa. I've been to Togo. I've been to last November with the Ghana Medical Association. We embarked on a tour in Cote d'Ivoire. I've been to Burkina Faso before on an assignment. Country wise, I've been through all the 16 regions of Ghana at length, attending conferences and other official assignments. Yes.
Okay. So I will be approving your visa.
Thank you, officer.
Yeah.
I'm
So
grateful.
Miss Dr. Hafizu, your answers are correct. The only thing here is to improve on the speech.
The flow, the flow,
Yeah, the
the flow.
flow. I
Okay.
suffer a lot, and everybody who has watched my videos, I have deficiency in language. Yes,
Yeah.
but I always tell people that not at this embassy because sometimes they don't respect in code, they don't respect us. So
Mm.
you want to make sure that you don't leave any stone unturned. Turn all stones to your advantage. So once you identify that this is where I need to improve, just lock yourself and then speak to yourself to the sense that you yourself will know that okay, this place is no more a challenge. Okay. So your this thing is fine and you'll be okay. Mhm.
All right,
Your,
officer.
your responses are fine, just the flow. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thanks for having you. Yeah. Um, let me see. Dorcas can okay, I'll bring Dorcas. Oh, Melissa, are you ready?
Yes, please. Please,
Oh,
today is
mhm.
my
Your
first
first time.
time with it.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
okay. I just
No,
started preparing for my
no worries. No worries. Okay, Melissa, where are you streaming from?
from Kumasi.
Okay. Just trying to pick your information. Did you put your information in the chat?
Yes, please.
With the
Melissa
with the
Edison.
okay. Mm-hmm.
So let me check it.
Okay. Okay. So what's the program? The name of the program? It's not here.
Okay. Master of Science in Health Data Science.
Health data science. Okay.
Yes.
And okay, okay. So I will start with you. Are you going to St. Louis University?
Yes, please. I'll, I'm going to St. Louis University to pursue my master degree program in health data science. Firstly, because of its strong emphasis on health sciences research and innovation. And then the program offered there is structured to deepen my understanding and my impact on healthcare beyond individual patient care.
What are you currently doing?
I'm a rotational midwife at Hope Exchange Medical Center, and my role is to care for pregnant women through their pregnancy, labor, and postpartum period. And also, I assist other health professionals with rendering care to patients in a therapeutic way. I also
Okay.
use data.
Melissa, you are
Yes,
so patient as you are in the world. Over here, no patience, even though we don't want to. Yeah, but I think that you need to step up. Okay.
okay,
Yes, so you need to speak loudly and a little bit speed. Okay. Yeah.
okay.
So tell me, who is sponsoring your studies?
I have been awarded a $4,000 scholarship, and also I've secured 37,000 an educational loan of $37,000 from Empower Financing, which has been approved by the school to fund my tuition and living expenses. I've already planned for repayment. Health informatics specialist is a growing and high demand field in Ghana. So upon completing
Okay.
the 2-year program in health data science,
So
I will return home.
over here,
Okay,
you need to detail because yours is loan. What you need to
okay,
detail is okay. You say that you receive a merit-based scholarship of 4,000, which is also renewable every year, and also you have secured an Empower loan that will take care of your living expenses and your tuition. With this loan, you have then you are now coming to explain how you are going to finance this loan. So you will say that you have secured a steady leave with pay. Do you have that?
yes, please.
Yes, so get that. Even if in quotes, eh, hmm, it's on the internet, so I'm not saying it. If you don't understand it, see me backstage for that. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah. Then you say that this is my steady leave with pay, and I will be using part of the what do you call it my steady leave with pay to finance the interest whilst I'm in school. Upon coming back, I'll resume a senior health administrative role where my salary I'll be taking a salary of 15,000, about 15,000 Ghana cedis a month with the Ghana Health Service where I'm currently working, and this will be enough to pay the principal for the next 6 years, for a period of 6 years.
um
Mhm.
please, is it necessary to state where you are working, like at maybe Hope
Yes,
Exchange
yes,
Medical Center, or you
yes.
can just generalize it and say under the Ministry of Health?
Yeah, you can, all is okay, but if you say it, that will be fine. At the end of it all, you have a letter to prove, right? Hmm?
Okay.
Hmm. So that's how you should go about that. Hmm. How long is
Okay.
your program?
Okay.
You're writing.
Sorry.
Are you writing?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm asking, how long is your program?
Okay. The Master of Science in Health Data Science program. It's a 2 year um, program which consists of core courses and is structured to deliver a comprehensive curriculum with no traditional electives. So there will be 15 credits allocated to all the core courses for each academic year, including a 3 credit hour capstone experience, which is the final hands on project. I
Okay,
will take
so this
various.
question is supposed to be very short. So what you will say is that my program is 2-year program. In the first, with maybe 4 semesters, where I'll be exposed to analytical tools, such as Python, R for data analysis, and then health policies and health management. And I will come back home and then take a senior management role in the Ghana Health Service to help data use data analytical tools to what to make informed decisions.
Okay.
Mhm. Those of you who are nurses, please, once you get your visa, get in touch. Let's help you the best way to go. You do not necessarily have to do what you want to do. The most important thing is what will make you settle easily. That's the most important, not the course you are coming with. You can easily change. And all of you, if you come here with political science, it doesn't mean you should finish with political science. After first semester, even the same semester, you can change to something else. It will be in your best interest, because if you come here, you want to stay here. Those of you who want to stay here, the best thing for you is to do a course that will give you a good prospect. Okay, so if you come and you're finding that difficult, get in touch. Okay, especially after you've gotten your visa. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. Else you go to school over and over and over without securing a good job. Yeah. So yeah, that's just by the way. How long is your program? Can you repeat that? And let's see.
Okay.
Okay, I understand
Please,
this is your
can you
first
hear
time,
me?
so you need time to prepare for that. Okay, so look at that correction and then prepare. Okay, so um, do you have any family member in the United States?
No, please. All my family members are based here in Ghana.
Okay, and are you married?
No, I'm single, but in currently in a committed relationship.
Mhm. So all your responses shows it's like you are doubting. Okay, all your responses is as if maybe you are doubting. Okay, you are in doubt. You are not sure of what you want to say. Okay, so please mark those things and work very hard. Okay, yeah. And um so officer, no, I'm not married, but currently I have a boyfriend, and very soon we are planning of getting married once I return.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. And um how much are you receiving at the moment?
Okay. Please, with that part, because I'm a rotational midwife, I don't know whether it's under the National Service Board, so I don't know whether it's
So this, are you doing your first
encouraging
year?
for me. Yes, yes.
Okay. How much are you taking? 700. Yeah, so you can, okay, hopefully they don't ask that question. Okay. So
Yeah,
you can,
I didn't state it in my DS one.
yeah, so you can say that currently you are receiving, since you are a rotational midwife, you are receiving 1,000 Ghana cedis in total, but after 1 year, you're you'll be you'll be absorbed into the system where you'll be taking 5,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Mhm. So
Uh,
mhm.
um, please about like how I'm funding my studies. I
Yes,
wanted to finish with what I have in mind so that maybe I
yeah,
can
bring
DM
it.
you privately so that. So um, I have been awarded a $4,000 scholarship by the school, which is renewable per semester. And in addition, I've secured an educational loan amount of $37,800 from Empower Financing, which has been approved by the school to fund my tuition and living expenses. I've already planned for repayment. Health informatics specialist is a growing and high
No,
demand field
no,
in
no,
Ghana.
please.
So,
You have planned for repayment. Tell them the repayment and don't even say you have planned for it. Tell them this is how you're
okay,
going to finance the loan.
okay,
Hmm.
okay.
Yes.
So upon completing the 2-year program in health data science, I will return home to take up a position as a health informatics specialist at Hope Exchange Medical Center, where I'll be able to earn an annual income of approximately 120,000 Ghana cedis. About 50% of this income will go towards paying of the loan. Meanwhile, my uncle, Dr. So and so, who works at so and so, promised to assist with the repayment of the loan whilst I'm in school, with
No,
all this
it won't
flexibility
work,
in
oh,
place.
sister. It won't work. If you go and say those things, it won't work. Your
Okay,
answers are not good. Okay.
okay,
So this is how you go about it. If you have, do you have the, what do you call it? Hmm?
sorry.
Do you have the steady loan, steady leave with pay? If your
Steady
health
leave.
with pay, if your health, it doesn't matter whether you are doing national service or what. Okay, let's do that one backstage. Okay.
Okay,
Higher coin, so let's do that one backstage. Okay.
okay,
So let me pick Dorcas and then I will, after this tomorrow, you from today or tonight you contact me backstage. Okay.
okay,
They will plan
okay,
about that. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, Dorcas.
Yeah, hello. Good
Yeah,
evening.
good evening. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah. Let me know where you are going to.
Okay, so I'm going to Harrisburg University of Science and Technology in Pennsylvania, USA, to do a Master of Science in Nursing with concentration as Nurse Educator Program.
Mhm. Sister, Sister Dorcas. So I have not asked you to stop. Oh.
Okay, so how do I even go about it?
Yeah. So
Okay,
some of you should try always to come very early because we are. There, I wish there are some people that I found them very. Listen, maybe some of them are not here. So I'm going to put the invitation link. If you want to join, please use the link to join wherever you are watching us from. I'm putting it right now. So yeah, so this is how you are going to start it, start Dorcas.
Okay.
You will say that you are going to, everybody listen carefully. You are going to this school to pursue this program for the next 2 years, if it is PhD to maybe 5 years, with the concentration in this and that. This program will equip you with this, and that. And upon coming back, you will come and take a senior management role in your current company, where you'll be helping your company to do this and do this and do that. If they don't stop you, then you continue. Currently, as your role as a decent, you have found this challenges, and this needs you to further develop your career in this area. Hence, you have chosen to study in this university, where you will be exposed with this and that, and this will help you come back and contribute positively to your country or your company in that way. Okay, so that's
Okay,
how
so can
that's
I
how
take
you.
it again?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I have attained admission to pursue a fully founded 2-year Master of Science in Nursing with concentration in Nurse Educator program at the Harrisburg University of Science and Technology in Pennsylvania, USA. Throughout my 5 years of work experience, I have
So you
noticed that
didn't talk about with the concentration.
with concentration in nursing education,
Okay, and this program would
this
equip you on.
program
Mhm.
this program would equip me it will equip me with teaching skills that will help me to impact knowledge into nurses, especially new nurses, so that they can provide high
Okay.
quality nursing care with confidence and competence. Upon my return to Ghana, I would assume a role as a clinical coordinator at the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, where I currently work as a nursing officer in an intensive care unit where I provide care to critically ill patients. Currently,
So I think you need to rewrite your story very well. Now you know how to go about it, right? So
okay,
rewrite it very well, so that next time when you come, it will be more better. Please, those of you
yeah,
watching
it's
online,
actually my
try to.
first time too.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I thought I've interviewed you, or we just spoke.
no, yeah, this is our first time meeting.
Okay, okay, okay. Sorry. There's one other person, I think, from the same university I spoke with.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
tell me why you want to study in the United States.
So I want to study in the United States, specifically in this university because it focuses more on STEM education, where real world scenarios and projects are incorporated into learning, and it helps to produce relevant students.
Madame Dorcas.
What am I even saying?
Hey, Ebruchri, any easy.
Hmm.
But it is well. You will make it through, right? So it's, yeah, we all go through this stage. So it tells you that you need to prepare, right?
Yes.
And when is your date?
My date is 30th June, but I recently got it from Togo.
Wow.
So all the while I didn't have a date. So
Okay, let me
I
talk
just
about
started
it,
preparing
because one,
today.
you got it today.
So I just started preparing today. I started putting my story together today.
Okay, okay, okay. How did you get your date? Tell me, because somebody is worrying me, wants to go to Togo.
Okay, so I booked the date. Initially I had September.
Okay.
So I wrote to them
Mm-hmm.
explaining that I wanted an expedited date.
Okay.
So
And they
after
approve.
24 hours, they got back to me Yes, I was approved. So I was
Yes,
given the chance to select new dates, and there were dates in June and July and August.
yes, yes.
So I
I think now
selected.
they are not giving new dates, but right now, so all of you who are listening to me, I'm here to do this video. From now onwards, you can book for expedite dates. Okay, especially those of you who are within 60 days. So if your date is beyond or 1 week or 2 weeks to your reopening, okay, you can book, apply for expedite date. Write extensively why you need this date. uh And I'll make a video very soon on that so that you can watch it. Okay. So, Sister Dorcas, you can prepare very well and then go and face them. Okay.
Sure.
Mhm.
So how do
So,
I go about it? Why
yeah.
this school? Or why
So,
why do you want to study in the US?
okay. So, what you want to study in the US, your concentration is nurse education. So,
Yes.
you have to base your argument that you want to come back and then teach at the nursing training college and impart knowledge, right? So, why do you want to study your program in the United States? Oh, officer, United States is known to deliver a world-class health system, especially with
Hello, please can
net.
you go over it? My network, I can hear you.
Okay, so this is what we are going to do because one, there are so many people who want to be interviewed.
Hello.
Okay, yes, Madam Dorcas,
Hello.
Madam
Please can you
Dorcas,
go over? I didn't hear you. I went to.
yes. Okay, Madam Dorcas, this is what we are going to do because there are a lot of people in the line. Okay, what I can do
Okay.
now is I will try to say the answers, then we go forward. So when we finish
Okay.
this session, you go back, you can listen, and then you'll be able to get all the answers and then now rewrite them. For
Okay.
example, your session is starting around 1 hour 25 minutes. So you look at that
Okay.
session, you scroll to that session, and then you'll be able to get your answers and then rewrite them and then you practice so that the next time you come, you'll be better. So that we don't waste much time because some people are also in the waiting room. Is it fine with you?
Yeah, sure. I'm fine.
Okay, okay. So you will say that, officer, United States is known to deliver a world-class health systems, especially in nursing. And I have chosen to study in such an environment that will expose me to ultra-modern health practice in nursing, especially in health data. Yours is health informatics, right?
No, nursing education.
Nursing education. Okay, sorry, I'm reading somebody's stuff. That's why. So with nursing education, this this um, program will equip me with both theory and practical curriculum, which upon return I will take a teaching or faculty position at the nursing training college where I will impart knowledge and train young nurses who will deliver quality health. Is it fine?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. How did you how are you going to fund this program?
So the program is fully funded and it's renewable. And I'm going to support myself with $4,000 every year.
Okay.
over the past 5 years, I've been working as a nursing officer. So I've been able to save about $6,000, which I have currently in my account.
Okay. So this is how you go about it. Officer, due to my previous academic performance and my leadership skills and vision, I've been granted a fully funded scholarship to take care of my living expenses and my tuition. I have also saved enough money to take care of other expenses that may come during my stay in the United States. I have my bank statement here to prove that. Okay, so don't mention
Okay.
the name or the amount. Okay,
Okay.
already you have a fully funded, it's captured in your I-20. Will you be working in the United States?
No, I won't be working in the United States.
So you say that. Oh, so what kind of funding? Is it campus job?
Yes. So it's going to be CPT.
Okay, so this is how you're going to go about it. You will say that, officer, my only work will be nursing internship in the school hospital. I'm not going to, and this will help me. My only work will be in the school hospital where I'll be, it will be a form of internship for me, and this will help me gain practical knowledge in addition to the theory that I get in the classroom. I do not intend to work in the United States, which I'm going to return back to my country right after studies, right?
Okay.
Mhm. So you'll be asked, who applied for this school for you?
So I personally applied to this university using my transcripts, my resume
Okay,
to
so
apply.
officer, I applied to this program by myself after a thorough research. I met with the director of the program, and then we discussed about the program outline, and I was pleased with the program curriculum. I submitted a competitive application, and I was awarded this funding to aid my studies in the United States.
Okay.
Oh, do you have anybody you are going to stay with in the United States?
No, I'll be living on campus.
So no professor, no sir, I'm going to be living on the school accommodation whilst in the United States, while studying in the United States. Okay.
Okay.
What will be your final destination after you leave Ghana?
So I'll be going to Harrisburg, where
Yeah.
the
So
university is. So precisely at
So they want you
Harrisburg
to look at,
University.
you have to know, they want to know if you know about the hospital, the airport that you'll be going. So you say that, oh, I will be from Kotoka International Airport. I will land in maybe if you DC Airport, and from DC Airport you fly to maybe Harrisburg International Airport, and you get to your destination with the school officials coming to pick you, right? So something
Okay.
like that. This place, they want to know if you have knowledge about how you're going, like somebody did it for you or you did it by yourself. Okay. Yeah. Do you have any traveling experience?
Yes, I've traveled to South Africa with my husband last year for a short vacation.
Okay. Um, yes, Professor, I have traveled to South Africa for vacation with my family, and also I do travel around Ghana for sightseeing, something like that.
Okay.
Um, are you going to study with your family?
No, I'll be going alone to study.
Yes. So you say, no, we have decided that I go alone to obtain this knowledge and come back. Okay. Whilst my husband is currently a manager at so and so, he earns enough to take care of the family whilst I'm away. So put your husband's work over there. Do you understand?
Okay. Okay.
Me now, okose kose will think.
Oh, I'll put them together.
Yeah,
I'll
I
put
mean, what you do afterwards is not their business. Okay.
Hmm.
Mhm. So design that. How many
Sure.
universities did you apply?
So I applied to two universities. I applied to Rio University, then Harrisburg University of Science and Technology. But I decided to go to Harrisburg University of Science and Technology because I had a fully funded scholarship that will cater for
Okay.
my tuition fee and my living expenses.
So over here, you say that I want you to stick to only one university. That's enough. Okay.
Okay.
So it's good. So say that, officer, I applied to only one university because I've already done my research very well. And then after meeting with this school, the program director, I did not choose any other university. That's fine. Okay, so I think you should
Okay.
go with that. Only one university. Okay.
Okay.
So how many years will you be in the United States?
I'll be in the United States for only 2 years,
Mhm.
starting from 23rd of August to 13th of August 2027.
Yeah. And then you return back to take a senior lecturership position, a faculty position at one of the training colleges where you'll be doing this or that. Okay.
Okay.
The idea is that, like, we are asking series of questions. They are not going to ask you so many questions like that too. So they are going to
Sure.
ask you maybe one or two or three of what we are asking. And then so that's why you need to be proactive and answering so many questions. And then um so Madam Dorcas, I think I will leave you here. Go back and then revise so that you can work on the confidence and other things so that when you come back, we will train more.
Sure. So please,
Now
how
you
do I
have to
get a
be
video?
here all the time.
Sure.
Yeah,
I will do that.
subscribe to my channel. You always get
Okay.
the lesson, and you go to the my channel. You look at mock training F1 F2 visa day 17. Day
Okay.
17, you will see it. If you send me hi to, I can forward it to you as well.
Okay.
Currently, I'm
Thank you
not
so much.
taking them off for now. So thanks for being with us, and we will see you in the next session.
Thank
You're welcome. I'm gonna pick Bashiru.
Good evening.
Hello. Yeah, good evening, Bashiru. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you too?
I'm also fine. Can I have your I-20 and your passport?
Here you are, sir.
Okay, tell me where you are
Sorry,
going
sorry,
to.
sorry. Before we proceed, I don't know if I can ask some questions for clarification or
Of
something.
course, you can
Yeah.
ask.
I think the lady that was interviewed before this, I
Let,
wanted
let
to
me
ask.
let me pick this person. I think he asked a question for some time. David, thanks for your assistant question. If you are interviewing in another country, do you still quote the things like your salary in Ghana cedis or the equivalents in dollars? Or yeah. So please, you can either go by your currency or that you of the US dollars. But if your US dollars is small, it's better to go with your currency. But the best thing is to go with US dollars. Depending on how your situation is, if the monies are too less, don't be mentioning figures because it might not be well with you. Okay, so David, that's what I can say. So Bashir, let's go.
Yeah, so I was asking, I heard that if you have an interview in Togo, you would need their residence permit or something before you be interviewed. I don't know if.
Okay, so they've changed their system. At first, you have to go there and go and pay your visa and those things. Now they've changed to another system. It's not the same as the AVID, but it's like the AVID. And now you do not need a permit to what do you call it? To be interviewed there. Okay. So you will choose like you are coming from a different country and then you can be interviewed, and that is fine. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the only thing is that it's not like the other times that you may get a date and then maybe you get there before you pay. Now you have to pay before you can even choose a date. So that's the challenge with the Togo now. But it tells you that now we have like two neighboring countries directly that we can go to. You can go to Cote d'Ivoire, you can go to Togo, you can
Or
go
Benin.
to Benin. Yeah, Benin, for Benin, you can get a date without paying.
I don't know if when we are done, I can hit you up backstage so that you would enlighten me more on those. Because it seems
Yeah,
Accra is trying to.
of course, of course. If not because of the current situation. Now, because of the current situation, we cannot advise. So we want the ban to be lifted.
Yeah.
If they are giving new date, then you can choose to go to other countries. But the thing is that hopefully they will release new date. But if you wait until then, those who go ahead and pay right now, they will stand a chance of getting those new dates. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mr. David, I hope your question is
Also, one more
yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't.
Mhm.
I read somewhere that even after you've submitted your DS 160 without getting an appointment, if when you submitted it is less than 30 days, you can still make changes in your DS 160 before you go for an appointment.
Yes, so mostly you are not supposed to submit it. Um or you cannot you may choose not to submit it until maybe 1 week. But now we advise that at least within 1 week submit it and pay. Okay. Submit it within at least within 1 week and pay. Is it clear? But if you submit it, I'm yet to know how you can retrieve it. If you submit it, you cannot work
Yeah,
with it
you
again.
you would- you try and retrieve it, then you create a new application, so it will
Yes,
be updated.
yes, yes. Yeah, you can speak. Hello, hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you were saying something. Those watching online,
So I was saying
please
that
try
you
to.
can, I was saying that you can update it like your DS 160. So that's what you send to the interview or something.
Yeah, yeah. And even you can create a new one. The only thing is that if you create a new one, update it with that of the your application,
The
your
new,
visa.
maybe the
Yeah,
changes. Yeah.
yeah. Update the changes. Let them have that, the one that you are sending for the interview.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. So those
thank
of you watching us online, please comment. I think our chat rate is now 0. So please, we don't want it to remain 0. Let's comment a little bit. We have 13 people watching us online. comment. Let's know where you are watching from. Tell us what you feel about this system and whatever. Okay. And if you want to be interviewed, Mr. Emmanuel, can you join the link so that you'll be interviewed? Okay, Emmanuel Otuba. Okay. Mhm. So can we now go with your
Yes,
um
yes, please, you can.
interview? Okay. Please, where are you going?
Officer, I am going to the United States of America to pursue a 2-year master's program in public administration at the University of New Mexico to further enhance my skills in analyzing complex public policy issues, strengthen my leadership skills, and also proffer solutions to my community. Sorry, can I take it again? Sorry.
Of course, of course.
Officer, I am going to the United States of America to pursue a 2-year master's program in public administration at the University of New Mexico to further enhance my skills and knowledge in analyzing complex public issues and also develop my leadership skills. So I return to my home country to take up a senior role as the budget and account officer at the Medina Municipality Assembly, so I am able to tackle the age-long problem of poor budgeting and poor financial. Sorry. So I am
Hey,
able to tackle. So
you are going for public administration.
yeah,
So how's the public administration related to finance, accounting?
yeah, because I'm working at the municipality, so it's and my undergraduate is in accounting and
Okay.
economics. So I try
So you
to.
want to move to a different leadership position, right? Hmm. But let's go
No,
ahead.
per my story, it's like I'm the assistant budget and account officer at the Lanquantana Municipal Assembly.
Mhm. Okay, don't worry. How are you sponsoring these studies?
Okay, my my program, I have received a merit-based yearly renewable scholarship of 22,240 US dollars. The remaining deficit will be sponsored by my uncle, who, upon the demise of my father, has been sponsoring me since senior high school. He is in the person of Mr. Sina Kamagati, who is the executive head of Ghana Commercial Bank's retail department, who earns an annual income of about 200,000 Ghana cedis. He is also a sponsor to my NGO, of which I am the executive director. Currently, we are working with him to organize a free senior high school classes for the people of the Medina community. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. It's not easy. Okay. So
Yeah. What do you think?
let yeah, this is how I think. Okay. You're working in
Hmm.
the municipal assembly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you obtain a scholarship letter from the municipal assembly?
Um, I would have
When
to
is your date?
check
When
for
is your
something.
date?
I don't have a date.
Okay. So if you have it, so work on it. If you get it, okay. If you get that,
you know, initially, my story was that of a teacher and the NGO, and you advised that the teaching
yeah.
will not work that much. So I kind of looked out for the local government level, since it's all part of public. I mean, working in public or something. So I thought
Okay.
I could
Okay.
make a story out of that. What do you think?
Okay.
Together
Okay.
with maybe the executive the director of the NGO, that the NGO will be providing community service to the people of my community, Medina, whilst I am also advancing my career in being a budget and account officer at the municipal
Yeah.
assembly.
So that is fine. So if you're a budget officer and this thing, you want to enhance your knowledge in public policy and management, where
Mm.
you come back and take a senior
A senior role as the budget and account officer to
officer.
tackle the age-long problem of poor budgeting and
Yeah.
policy delay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So that is fine. That is fine. Um, how many schools did you apply?
I applied to three universities: the Northeastern University, Boston, the um, Kansas State University, and the University of New Mexico. I got admitted to all three schools, but I chose the University of New Mexico because of its top-notch faculty, specifically Professor Chion Lee, whose research and work in public administration and non-profit management is top tier, and who I will be working under his tutelage. This will enhance me with the necessary skills and with the necessary knowledge and skills, so that I come back to my community to assume the role of a budget and account officer, of which I'll tackle the age-long problem of project delay and inefficient allocation of resources in the community.
Okay. I'm going to push some people out, those interviewed, and then so that others can come in. So if I put you out, don't be angry. Um, it's just to let other people come in. Okay. How many? Why? Tell me why you want to do this program in the United States.
Officer, I have an age-long passion for public service. I have been working as the assistant budget and account officer for the past 2 years since my graduation from the University of Ghana. I am also the executive director of an NGO I co-founded, Darul Quran. This had sparked my passion for public service, and looking into the works of Professor Chion Lee at the Public Administration Department of the University of New Mexico, whose research in public and non-profit management is top tier, I decided to pursue a master's in public administration, so I'll be equipped with the necessary skills and knowledge to analyze complex public policy issues and strengthen my leadership skills, so I'm able to return back to my home country to take a senior role of the budget and account manager, so I'm able to tackle the problems that we face in the municipality. I mean, the problems of project delay and inadequate allocation of resources.
Okay. Tell me your previous school education.
I am. I have an undergraduate degree from the University of Ghana, where I studied from April 2017 to April 2023. I studied accounting and economics. I did BA in accounting and economics. So my major is in accounting and my minor is in economics.
And currently, in case they have
And
not asked you that
currently,
before.
I work as an assistant budget and account officer at the Medina Municipal Assembly,
Okay.
where I earn a monthly salary of about 3,500 Ghana cedis.
3,500, massa. It's too small. Go around 4,000, 5,000. It's too small.
Okay, okay, where I earn a salary of 5,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay. Um, do you have any traveling experience?
No, officer, I had not have any reason to travel outside Ghana. I had been busy with community service and working as the assistant budget and account officer. This will be my first time traveling outside if my visa is approved. So I go and acquire the necessary skills and knowledge to come back and serve my community.
How many years have you worked?
I have been working for the past 2 years, since I graduated from the University of Ghana in 2023.
Do you have any family members in the? Are you going to um? Are you going to the United States with your family members?
No, officer, I am going to the United States alone. My wife and two daughters will stay behind. My wife is an entrepreneur in fashion design. She earns enough money to cater for my two daughters whilst I'm away. So I'll be able to focus more on gaining the knowledge and skills in analyzing complex public policy issues. So I return to serve my community and solve the age-old problem of policy of project delays and improper financial management. So
Yeah. So, do you have any plans? Have you made any traveling plans?
not yet, officer. I have not made any traveling plans. I intend to expedite the booking of my flight ticket and all necessary arrangements upon the approval of my visa.
Okay. Uh, do you have any where are you going to stay in the United States?
I am going to stay on campus at the University of New Mexico Albuquerque. I have I have been in touch with my contact person in the name of Mr. X, who is facilitating for me my accommodation on school campus upon my arrival. I do not intend to stay outside school campus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, tell me about this program.
The Masters in Public Administration at the University of New Mexico is a 2-year program with 4 semesters. I will take courses in the first. I will take courses like Introduction to Public Management, Human Resource Management, and Decision Making. I would also work under the tutelage of Professor Chion Lee, whose research and expertise in public and non-profit management is top tier. So I would gain
Hello. 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 Did I lose you? Mercy. I'll put you on stage. And then Barbie. Can you put your information inside the chat? Hello. Hello, Mercy.
Hello, good
Yeah.
evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. What about
Okay.
you?
I'm also doing well.
Thank you.
Can you tell me what you are going to study?
Okay. I'm going to the United States to pursue a 2 years master's degree program in food and nutritional sciences, where I'll be concentrating on food safety and quality standards. This program will equip me with practical insight and theoretical knowledge on food safety and quality standards, of which when I return to Ghana, I will work with food organizations such as FDA and Ministry of Food and Agriculture, where I'll be certifying in food safety and public health. We will advocate for the need for a healthy and a safety living. This will lead to a sustainable food production in Ghana and also across Africa.
Okay. Mercy, every day you are bringing new stories, so you need to stick to one and then perfect it. So if you think this one is okay, it's fine. But you need to stick one and perfect it, right?
Okay.
Hmm. So tell me what you are doing, you are currently doing.
Okay. I am currently a teaching assistant at the University of Cape Coast, specifically School of Agric, where I assist Professor DeGrasse in conducting research, reviewing literature, and also supervising laboratory work.
Okay. And what did you study in your undergraduate?
Thank you for this question. I had my bachelor's degree at the University of Cape Coast. I pursued Bachelor of Science in Agro-Processing, where I graduated with a CGPA of 3.8 out of 4.0, and I concentrated on food quality and safety standards.
Okay. Do you have any research experience?
Yes, please. The last research I engaged in was my bachelor's degree research, where I look for an alternative flour in the production of pastries instead of the normal wheat flour we use, which will also provide us with the nutritional benefits we will get when we consume pastries.
Okay. And why did you decide to pursue this program in the United States?
Please, the question again.
Why did you decide to study in the United States?
Okay, I decided to study in the United States because the United States is known to have a high technology where I'll be able to learn more and also obtain more insights on how to use technology based equipment. Recently, there was an innovation where individuals can use technology to detect whether a food is of high quality or a lower quality, of which it was launched by one professor at the United States, specifically Ohio University. Also, the United States, especially Ohio University, has a lower ratio, which is the ratio of students to faculty is lower, where I can be able to participate in class discussion and also get quality feedback from peers and professors.
Are you going with your family?
No, please, officer, I'll be going to the United States alone to pursue my education and come back and join my family in Ghana.
Um, how many years is the program?
Okay, the master in food and nutritional science is a 2 years degree. So I'll be staying in the US for 2 years, upon
Can
which
you tell
I'll
me about
come
the
back to
structure of your
Ghana.
program?
Okay, it's a 2 years degree program which includes 4 semesters. So my first 3 semesters will be dedicated to coursework alongside with practical sessions. And also with the last semester, which will also be concentrated, I'll be concentrating on my thesis and a professor in the name Professor Robert Braham, whose research interests align with mine. We have discussed to have a publication before I complete.
So, um, w- tell me about your application process.
Okay, so upon completing my bachelor's degree, I researched on where I can obtain a master's degree in food and nutrition, and I saw Ohio University to be the best school. So I consulted the faculty members at the school, and they gave me the requirements for me to apply to the school. I applied with a competitive application material such as my CV and also my transcripts. And also I had a good recommendation letter from my professors. And I paid an application fee of 50 US
How are
dollars.
you funding this program?
But interestingly, I have been awarded a graduate assistantship scholarship, which covers my tuition and my um which covers my tuition and my health insurance and also part of my living expenses. I will be given a monthly stipend of 12,000 US dollars with a deficit of 3,000 US dollars, which will be covered by my brother who works as a quality manager at Northam Ghana. He has been the one taking care of me during my undergrad and is willing to continue at the graduate level.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Um, so yeah, how many schools did you apply?
I applied to three schools, which is Ohio University, Cornell University, and Mississippi State University. But I chose Ohio University because Ohio University has a strong connection with US FDA, where I can be taking practical internship in order to improve upon my practical insights on food quality and safety standards. Also, because of the graduate assistantship, I'll be able to improve upon my communication skills as a graduate teaching assistant.
Your teaching skills. I mean, teaching is very fine.
Okay, teaching skills.
Yeah, I think you are far better, far, far, far better. So, I'll be approving your visa.
Thank you, officer.
Yeah. Do you have any question?
No, right now I don't have any question, but
Okay.
thank
So
God
you're
at least
still
I've
working.
gotten,
Yeah, you're still
yes,
working on your um date
the date.
or
Yes,
or
I
this.
planned. I heard the lady doctor saying that he applied for the expedite date and within 24 hours he was giving the
Yeah. So
approval
if
to
your date
proceed.
is beyond
Mm,
or within this in 30 days and you are beyond your school reopening, you can apply. You can write
okay,
your why and this and then send it to me and let me see.
okay. So I'll be
Yeah.
doing that tomorrow. Though it's
Okay.
not up to 60 days, but
Yeah.
I
So
want to
wait a
start.
little bit. You can
Okay,
write
all right,
it and
all right,
wait and then
okay,
get the date. Okay.
all right.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Yeah, I want to see you guys all the time preparing and then making progress, and you'll be fine with time. Okay.
Okay, thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. So I'll bring Baba to Babi to, yeah, I don't know if I'm. Hello, Mister. How are you?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. I'm sorry for mention. Yeah, where are you streaming from?
From Pram Pram, please.
Pram Pram.
Yes, please.
How are you? Were you sounding like you're from Nigeria?
Really?
Yeah, your
I'm a
your first
Ghanaian.
your first donation was like you're from
I'm
Nigeria.
a Ghanaian. I've been listening keenly to you, so
Okay.
I think my voice has some scratches and all that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You need some what do they take?
I need some lozenges.
Yes, 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 yes. How can we help you? Do you want interview or maybe school application?
Okay, so I want a legal entry into the United States of America
Mm-hmm.
to study.
Legal.
Pardon?
Uh-huh.
Say
To
again?
study. Yeah, to study. Oh, okay. So are you here for interview or for are you here
Yes,
for
please, for
interview?
interview.
We have not started it.
I want to try the
Okay,
interview.
okay, yeah. Then let me have your information.
I've sent it already.
Oh, sir, let me check.
Okay.
Let me check. Private. Mm, is it Barbara?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So yours is the name is Barbara, but it's spelled Bara. Is that correct?
Yes, that's how it's spelled.
So why
It's
do you guys spell your name different and then
so ideally it's
probably
supposed to be mentioned
mhm,
Barbara.
Barbara? Huh?
Barbara. Yes.
Where from that name? Is it from US or UK?
The meaning, it means a foreigner. So I
Ah,
believe it's from one of the countries.
okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Barbara, I have your information and we can go. So
Okay.
currently, you also a nurse, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, that's fine. The nurse fui.
Mhm.
You know your WhatsApp. Yeah. Mhm. So let's go. Um, Tell me where you are going to.
I'm going to the United States of America to pursue a 2-year master's program with concentration in health informatics at the Harrisburg University of Science and Technology in Pennsylvania. This program will equip me with knowledge in data collection, analysis, and implementation, which will enhance data flow and patient storage that's pertaining to their records, ensuring confidentiality. I
Okay.
intend to I intend to go into academia in the next 5 years. And I believe this program would help me in
Okay.
terms of research.
Okay. So you say that. So upon which you will come back and take a position as um, a faculty member at the training college, nursing training colleges, where you'll be imparting knowledge in health informatics and data analysis.
Okay.
Mhm. Hey, I'm getting tired though.
Mm.
Yeah. So, how many schools did you apply?
I actually applied to just this particular school after a thorough research. And I believe based on their academic prowess, it's the ideal school for me to pursue this program.
Okay. So, based on their specialization in health informatics and yeah, you think that this is going to help you achieve your aim of becoming um, a, a lecturer, as taking the role as a stand lecturer at the nursing training college upon your return to Ghana.
Okay.
Tell me why you want to study in the United States.
The United States is well noted in their ultra modern way, and then in technological wise, they are far advanced more than other countries. And I believe I'll get hands on practicals and be more equipped in the US than in any other country.
Okay. So here you say that you've chosen to study in the United States because the United States have a rigorous education, okay, and
Okay.
curriculum that aligns very well with the health system in Ghana, the
Okay.
health system in Ghana, and
Okay.
also the University of that you mentioned has a strong emphasis on health informatics. This will expose you to tools such as um, R, machine learning.
The line
Appro-
is breaking. I can't hear you, please.
okay, what I was saying is that, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
So you say that the United States is known for its rigorous academics in health informatics. And yeah, let me pick it again so that I can give you. I'm beginning to have headaches, so
Sorry.
yeah, I'm beginning to have headaches, so it's tough for me because I've stayed. Let me try and see my lights if I can change my light. Maybe this way is okay. Yeah. So you decided to study in the United States because United States is known for a rigorous academic curriculum, with emphasis on um, data analysis, data informatics, where you'll be equipped with tools such as R, machine learning techniques, programming language that will help you take a position as a lecturer when you come back to your country in one or in the
Okay.
training college.
Okay.
Um, what will you? How are you going to fund yourself?
Actually, it's a fully funded program. But then I've been working for the past 5 years and I have some savings. So I have a savings of about 4,000 USD, which I would supplement with the funds I'll be receiving. And also,
Oh,
I have a mini transport service that fetches me about 4,000 Ghana cedis on monthly basis. And then the scholarship, it's on yearly basis. So all that I need is to get the required GPA to maintain the scholarship.
okay. So let's go it this way. Please, my program is fully funded. My program is fully funded. And having worked for this past years, I have enough savings and to take care of other emergencies. I also have a business that fetches me, a transport business that fetches me 5,000 each month. These are enough to take care of my other expenses. So
Okay.
that should be enough. Okay.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Are you are you um are you going to be okay, let's go it this way. Are you going to be working in the United States?
Officer, actually, I'll be taking part in internships in the computer lab. And I believe it would fetch me small.
Okay, so yours is campus job. Okay, so
Yeah.
you will say that you no place. My
Okay.
only work will be to work in the informatic lab where I'll be
Okay.
assisting professors in research.
Okay.
Hmm. So are you going? Are you married?
Yes, please. I'm married with one child. And then I'm going all alone. My son is currently in grade 9 and he's in the boarding house. So I've agreed with my husband, who
Oh,
works with MSC Ghana Limited as the director of operations, who will be
okay.
taking care of the home.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
short way to go about it is that no, Professor, sir, my family, we have
Okay.
decided that I go and then study and come back. My husband is the operation director in this, and he earns enough money to take care of my family whilst I'm away. I'll
Yes.
be visiting them during vacation.
Okay.
I'll be visiting them back in Ghana during vacation. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell me
Okay.
about your program.
Okay. So the program is a 2 year. It's the duration is 2 years. In the first year, I'll be doing a. It's basically on health informatics.
Okay. So this place is very, very important, madam. You need to explain very well. So this is how you're going to go about it. Thank you, sir. My program is a 2-year master program in business health informatics with 4 semesters. Within the first 2 semesters, I'll be taking courses and doing some lab work. I'll be exposed to analytical tools such as R, Power BI, machine learning, and AI techniques. And with the last semester, I'll be taking project work where I'm supposed to
Okay.
come out with a research. I'm supposed to finish and graduate within the last 4 months, last semester. This program will equip me with the necessary analytical tools to come back and take a position in my Ghana mention one training college as
Okay.
as a teacher. Yeah, faculty member, like a professor.
Okay.
Don't mention professor, but like an instructor in the training college. Yeah. So I think I will leave you here. Practice the letter we have said here, and
Yes,
then
please.
the next time we will look at the rest. Okay.
Yes, please. So
Yeah.
please, I'll need the video so that I can
Yeah.
properly listen
So
to it. Okay.
yeah. So go to
Thank
my
you.
YouTube. Go to my YouTube channel. You will see mock training F1 F2 day 17. In case you
Okay.
miss it, just tell me or WhatsApp me and I will give it back to you. Okay.
Yes, please. Yes,
Thank you
please.
so much
Okay.
for being with us.
Thank
Okay.
you too. I
Yeah.
really appreciate.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. So I'll bring Gifty and then I'll pick David last if somebody doesn't come. So, Gifty, are you here?
Yes, please, I'm here.
Okay, it's been a long time.
Oh, it's not easy.
Uh, okay, so
Mm,
let's try. How are you today?
I am doing well, Peter, and you too.
I'm also doing well. Tell me where you are going to.
So I am going to UC New Mexico University, located in Patterson, Romeoville County, in New Mexico, to pursue a fully funded 2 years Master of Science in Chemistry, with a concentration in organic synthesis and medicinal chemistry, where my research will focus on using organic synthesis from medicinal plants to produce anti-cancer drugs.
Yeah. What do you intend to achieve with this program?
Okay, so this program is going to equip me with the analytical skills and the problem solving skills to return as a well-equipped chemistry lecturer and a
So,
researcher.
please, it will equip you with analytical research and development
Yeah,
skills, synthesis,
yeah,
and drug development.
yeah.
Okay, this is where to score match points. And to retain.
As a well-equipped chemistry lecturer and a researcher, where I'll be transferring the knowledge I have acquired in the USA into teaching chemistry and doing organic synthesis into medicinal plants potent to cure cancer cells, where I'll collaborate with local researchers to produce these anti-cancer drugs on a large scale at affordable cost for people with low income.
We know teaching way there. Wait, but it's okay. Uh, it's okay. So,
Mm.
what are you currently doing?
And so I'm a licensed chemistry teacher and I've been teaching for the past 3 years, where my role includes designing and preparing lessons and delivering lessons to chemistry students. I assess their I give them assignments and assess their results and provide a constructive feedback for
We
improvement. I
changed that
also
one long
mentor.
ago. We changed that. So bring those
Okay.
ones and stop the
Uh-huh.
teaching and
Okay,
those
so
ones.
I also mentor the science and math school students, and I also engage in extracurricular activity
Okay.
such as female soccer. I'm a soccer coach for the female students in my school team.
Yeah, your son is awake.
It's not easy.
Should we
This
excuse you?
is okay. I've left I've leave it for the father.
Okay. So tell me how you're going to find this program.
So I have secured a fully funded scholarship. This scholarship is called Women in STEM Scholarship. I that is going to cover my full cost of attendance and a round trip from Ghana to New Mexico. I earned this scholarship due to my strong community engagement, my academic background with an FGP of 3.5, my strong professional background as a licensed chemistry teacher for the past 3 years, and as a campus coordinator who have mentored and empowered young females to pursue higher career paths and education in STEM related courses. Currently, about 300 of my mentees are in the notable university pursuing STEM related courses. Others are doing engineering, science, and mathematics. So this background earned me the recognition, and then I was nominated for this Women in STEM scholarship that is going to cover my full cost of attendance and a round trip from Ghana to New Mexico.
How many schools did you apply?
I applied to three schools: Michigan Technological University, Clemson University, and Eastern New Mexico University. But I decided to go with Eastern New Mexico University because of my research interest, which aligns perfectly well with Dr. Yan's research, where he's using organic synthesis and to produce anti-cancer drugs. The
Um,
curriculum also
do you have a
integrates.
research experience?
Yes. During my undergraduate studies, I conducted this research where I used metabolites from Moringa oleifera. I was able to conduct this research. I was able to finish with the bioacid and bioactivity, but could not continue with the characterization due to lack of modern analytical instrumentations such as high resolution NMR, gas chromatography, and mass spectrometry. So after that, I've been searching online to see if I'll get a professor who is doing the same research. And I happen to come across Dr. Yan, who is currently doing that research.
Okay. Are you married?
Yes, I've been married for the past 5 years and we have been blessed with two kids. However, my husband and children will not be going with me because my husband has a real estate company that is managing here. He
Do
also
you have
opens a
anyone in
photography.
the United States?
No, officer, all my relatives and families are here in Ghana.
Have you traveled outside Ghana before?
I've not traveled internationally before, but I've been to um, Nigeria and Togo on a business trip.
Okay. Um, can you walk me through your application?
Good. So for Eastern New Mexico University, the first requirement for you to apply is to do your work evaluation. So I submitted my SOP my SOP, my CV, and then the West evaluated transcript, which was sent away from the West company to the school, and then my two letters of recommendation and $50 application fee, where in 2 weeks time I had admission.
So the best thing here is to you did the research by yourself, where you got to know this professor in this university. You got to contact with the professor, and then he gave you the requirement for you to apply. You submitted a very competitive, detailing your research interest and your ambition, and you were given this admission to come and then study.
Okay.
And um, after this, you use the admission to apply for this scholarship, and you got the admission,
Mm,
the funding.
that's good. I found. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, will you be working in the United States?
As somebody that will be doing a research, man, I'll be working in the
So,
laboratory.
so your strong sentence should be, as somebody who the person might cut you.
Mm,
No, I will be only doing research with my professor in the lab. That's all.
okay.
And if
Okay.
he doesn't talk, you say this will equip me with the hands-on experience in characterization,
Mm,
this, and I'll come back. Yeah, okay.
okay.
So
Okay.
thank you so much. Your visa will be approved.
Amen.
So you are improving very well. Improving.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Stress too
welcome.
is not easy.
Yeah, but if you come here, you see much stress. Don't worry. Okay, I'll
Okay,
pick
thank you.
yeah David. I'll pick David, and then Sally will connect with your microphone so that I can pick you when you are ready. So, Mr. David, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay, can I know where you are going to?
I'm going to Ireland Institute of Technology to go to study a master in information technology and management for the next 2 years with a specialization in cyber security management and web. This program will empower me to advance in strategic approach to protect and organization digital assets, networks, and cyber, cyber threats, breaches, and attacks. It involves
What are you
politics and
currently doing?
technology.
What are you currently doing?
I've been working in the classroom as an ICT teacher in the high school where I have been passing knowledge in education. I have introduced learners to basic coding, web development, troubleshooting, and a part-time IT manager in in a
Tell me how you
JNI.
are going to sponsor your studies.
My father is the owner of JNI Empire, who specializes in trading top quality agricultural commodities and exporting and importing agro and complete connecting with farmers directly to grow. He has an annual income of 135,000 US dollars and has an employee of a total of 50 employees. However, I have also been saving to a total of 30,000 US dollars to cover my living expenses and accommodation with my bank statement supporting my father and supporting it. My father and I have planned this educational plan very carefully to ensure
Not
my
your father
education.
and I, oh, senior, it should be you. So your father is supporting you, right?
Yes.
Mhm. And
So
what will you be doing after this program?
I will return home to my home country take to take a position in any of the network companies where
My,
I
my
will.
friend, my friend, you can't say any of the networking names. You have to say, I'll come back. You have to be specific and take a cyber communication or cybersecurity role at the maybe Ghana National Communication Authority, where I'll be helping them in data fraud detection.
Okay.
Yeah, those things. So you have to know your niche and then put things there. Yeah. And how long will you be in the United States?
I'll be studying a 2 year program.
Um,
Sorry, I'll be,
mhm.
my program is a 2 year program, and after my education, I'll return home to my country.
Do you have any relation in the United States?
No place.
Um, but we don't say no place. So we know already, senior. Huh? You know how to answer this question. Hmm? Do you have anybody in the United States? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm asking, do you have anybody in the United States?
No, sir. But
Yeah, but you've been
sir,
here
please, can
several
you?
times. We've been here several times, so you have to improve
Yes, sir.
this. Yeah. We say that
That's
no, I
true.
do not have anybody in the United States. All my family members are currently in Ghana, and I'm going purposely to go and study and come back to come and then impart my country, something like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
You don't just
Okay,
say
sir.
no, please, yes, please. We don't do that at the embassy. If you do that,
Yes, sir.
it might not go well for you. So
Okay,
please,
sir.
all of
I'll
you,
go
have
with
it at
it.
the back of your mind. It's not. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to all of us. Those who come back and then come and listen to this audio. Be very careful to be giving simple answers. Yes, they will cut you. It is normal. If you are talking, mostly they will cut you. If they want, they take what they want. Yes, that's fine. But they will cut you. But your job there is to go and defend yourself by talking. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So immediately they give you the opportunity, continue talking. If they don't give you, listen to
Yes,
what they want. Okay. Yeah. And
okay,
how
sir.
many years is your program?
My program is a 2 year program with with a concentration in uh, cybersecurity and web intelligence. And I have the opportunity to also select um, 3 course and 3 major electives during my 2 years stay in the United States.
Martha, it's not so over there. Talk about your research, what you'll be doing. That's more important to them. Okay. Yes, more important. So your program is a 2 year program with concentration in maybe cyber security fraud detection, where you'll be exposed to tools such as this, and this will help you come back and take a position in this area where you'll be helping in fighting cyber attacks, fraud activities, money laundering, and scams, online scam. Do you understand? So these are something that
Yes, sir.
you want to do. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Have you traveled outside Ghana before?
No, please. I've not traveled outside Ghana and give you the opportunity. This will be my first time in traveling outside my home country.
No. So you say, I've not traveled outside Ghana. This will be the opportunity for me to go and then be equipped with this knowledge. And after I come back, I'll use this knowledge to help my country in the area of fraud detection, in cyber attacks, and then reducing crime on the internet, right? So this is how you go about it.
Yes, sir.
Um, and I really wish that most of you will go back and practice. The issue is that you people don't go and practice. You have to, sorry, you have to go back to the video, watch the video, and then it will help you. Please do that and then practice. When you come, it will reflect. When you come, it will reflect. Okay, let's help ourselves.
Yes, sir.
You see, there are some people when they come here too, it helps me. It helps me because when you practice, I also talk less and it will help me. Mm, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
So I want you to practice and take it as a World Cup. Mm,
Yes, sir.
okay. So I think you are still better. You are better than it used to be. You have improved a lot. So continue working very hard, and then the day of rejoicing is coming soon.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Amen.
Um,
Amen.
mhm. Mr.
Amen.
Salihu,
Yes,
yeah. Have a nice evening, Mr. Salihu.
Yes, sir.
Uh, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you too?
I'm also well. Tell me where you are going to.
I'm going to the United States of America, specifically to Kentucky State University, to pursue a Bachelor of Arts in Education, and I will be majoring in elementary education. This academically aligns with my profession as a diploma teacher, working in GES, or Ghana Education Service, for 4 years. My 4 year working experience came with a lot of challenges, which has to do with the poor educational,
Okay, okay.
system.
I think you are good, but bring this one first.
All right.
Bring what the program will do to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring because they are fond of cutting you. So
All
bring
right.
what the program will do to you first before you continue with that. Okay. So let's start
Okay.
again. Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm going to the United States, specifically to Kentucky State University, to pursue a Bachelor of Arts in Education, and I'll be majoring in elementary education. This academically aligns with my profession as a diploma teacher. Working in Ghana Education Service for 4 years came with a lot of challenges, which has to do with the poor primary education, or the poor fundamental when it comes to our primary education in Ghana, which has been crippling the public schools. And parents prefer to send wards to private schools instead of public schools.
Okay. So what are you currently doing?
I'm currently working as a teacher in Ghana Education Service within the primary school.
So you take it as if
Okay.
they've not asked you. So currently I'm
Okay.
working as a teacher at the primary school where I'm
Okay.
teaching grade this to grade that. I've been imparting knowledge for the
Okay.
over the past 5 years, but I've come to realize that we do not have a very strong curriculum or education, and this makes foundational education, and this leads to parents seeking for private school. My ambition is to study in the United States to learn more about their key. You have to know. So, what's their education? Primary school education. How do they call it? K
Yes,
what?
it's K2 to K6. Yeah.
Please, they know it too. So you have to know it so that you know very well.
All right.
So you have to
Uh,
go and research.
okay.
Mhm. And this will equip you with this knowledge to go and then yeah. um so how many schools did you apply?
I applied to only Kentucky State University. Looking at their programs, I think will equip me instructionally with the right instructional strategies to be able to come back to my home country, Ghana, to implement their robust system and their robust curriculum within the United States of America, which will eventually, or in the long run, have an impact within the primary school education in Ghana.
Okay. Um, do you have any do you have any traveling experience?
No, sir. Currently, I'm not having any traveling experience, and this will be my very first time if I'm granted the visa to travel and study in the United States of America.
And then you come back to do
Yes.
to yeah, continue, and I'll come back to help my
Yes, and
country.
I'll come back to my country, Ghana, in collaboration with the necessary stakeholders to implement this robust curriculum and assessment strategies to improve our education or our educational system with regards to the primary education.
Okay. How are you funding this program?
Yes, I have been awarded um, a campus employment, which will come in the form of teaching. I will be teaching within the primary school or within the elementary education within Kentucky. This part of this employment will waive part of my tuition. The rest of the deficit will be taken care of by my own brother, who happens to be a professor at the University of Development Studies and also a farmer who owns 3,000 or 30,000 acres of shea nuts farm.
So 3,000 is not equivalent to 30,000. No. My brother. So be specific.
That was a slip of tongue.
Yes, so be specific. See,
All right.
3,000 or 3 acres
Yes.
of 3,000 acres or 30,000 acres of farm
Yes.
share, not yeah. So be
Yes.
specific
Yes.
because if you say this or that, a problem. Oh.
Yes. All
Because
right.
these are English people and they are very key with whatever you speak to them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um. So over here, don't begin to talk about the campus employment or those things. Say that
Okay.
you've been awarded a funding of this, which will take care of your living expenses
Okay.
and part of your teaching and living, and the rest of the deficit will be taken care by your father, who is this, and that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And how long are you going to be in the United States?
The duration of the program is a 4 year, but in
So
consultation with my admission office, they've guaranteed me that I can transfer most of my credits of
no.
my
So
diploma.
please stay on stay on the
For
what
years.
is the 4 years. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I know when you can come and do that. But just say my program is a 4 year program where I'll be equipped with foundational knowledge in primary education. And with this, I intend to return to my country to impart knowledge and also help work in the Ghana Education Service in formulating policies in early childhood education and then primary education.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
All right.
Yeah. So um tell me about your application process.
Yes. Kentucky State University's application process has to do with some basic requirements, which include SOPs, two recommendation letters, as well as
So
your personal certificates.
first of
Okay.
all, go about how you got to know about the school. I researched this school online by myself. I reached out to the department, and after that, I was introduced to the requirement. I submitted a competitive application detailing my leadership experience, my work and leadership experience, and my commitment to giving back to society, and also my ambition to work in the Ghana Education Service as a policy contributor. And then, um, yeah, I was awarded this funding. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So play the video back and then watch, and you'll be
All
fine.
right. All right. I'll be doing that.
Yeah. And how many schools did you apply?
I applied to only one school, which is Kentucky State University, and I have a belief, or I
No, so
looking at.
I applied for this school only. The school is mainly focused on foundational primary education,
Okay.
policy, educational policy development, and I think this fits very well with my ambition to contribute to primary education and then impart knowledge in Ghana. This is
Oh,
fine for you.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Noted.
I'll be approving your visa. So, uh, Mr. Salihu, please watch the video back and correct yourself and come back
All
again.
right.
Okay.
Okay. All
Thank you
right.
so much. When is your date?
Currently I'm not having a date. Still
Work
struggling to
very
get.
hard. It will come. It will come.
All
Okay.
right.
It will
All right,
come.
sir.
Don't lose heart. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Mhm.
Thank you very much. God
Yeah,
richly
you're
bless you.
welcome. Amen. 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 Mr. Aaron.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
Fine, sir. How is the work?
Yeah, I'm fine. All is well. Can I have your I-20 and your document?
Okay, here is sir.
Okay. Please tell me where you are going to.
Okay, I'm going to the United States to start my PhD in interior design at the University of Florida. So I'll be working alongside with Professor Poch, which will be working on the topic how the healthcare environment foster healing to the number one cause of death, which is cardiovascular disease.
Okay. So, say, mostly this is how you go about this. Hmm? So, once they ask you, where are you going? Tell me about your program. Oh, no, no. Why are you here? Um, yeah, so this is how you go about it. You are first of all going to tell them, I'm going to this school A to study a 2-year master program. If it is fully funded, be quick to add it and say that the concentration on this or where you'll be
Yes, sir.
researching into, then you mention with this research,
Okay, sir.
with this program will equip you with hands-on practical knowledge in this and that, and you will come back to your home country and use this knowledge to do this, to do this, to do that, right?
Yes, sir.
So let's go. So let's go. Or maybe if you want to, do you have that planned, or maybe you want to rewrite it later on?
Yes, sir. Maybe later on I will work on it, sir.
Okay, you work on it, so you have to write it in that way. Tell me about your program.
Okay, sir. Okay, yeah, my program is interior design.
Okay. So is it bachelor's or master's?
Okay, it's PhD, sir.
Wow. Hey. And PhD, and you are taking it so lightly. Even though PhD they don't reject that much, but you need to take it. Do you have a date?
Sir, sorry, I did not get you.
Did you have a date?
Okay, no, not yet, sir. It's just of recent that they give me funding, so I'm about
Look for
to
date.
get my I-20.
Okay, so that's fine.
I said
So,
they recently gave me the funding, so I was about to start the process before I heard of the pause.
okay. So where are you streaming from Nigeria?
Yes, from Nigeria.
Okay. So please, what you need to do is get everything, get your DS-160 fill, okay, and then pay it
Yes,
and be waiting so that immediately they release it. Boom, you can also pick a date. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
this is, yeah, so
Okay.
um Let me see. I think there is some noise. Is it who is it coming from? Okay, let me remove David from the stage. Okay. So please, wherever you are watching me from, you can um, comment and then I'll pick you if you want to come here. Okay, so what's your previous studies? What did you study?
Okay, sorry, I did not get you, sir.
Yeah, what's your previous studies?
Okay, my first degree, my first degree is a Bachelor of Science in General Architecture, where I did my project on healthcare design from University Kaduna State University. And then I have a Master of Science in Architecture, where I streamline to interior design. And currently, I'm looking forward to start my PhD also in interior design, where I'll be concentrating on how the environment can foster healing to cardiovascular patients.
Okay. Um, how are you going to fund this program?
Okay, I was privileged to be given a full funding, which will cover my my full tuition and also my expenses.
Okay. So yeah, you
Um,
say
Analyzing
do
data.
you, yeah. So how did you get the funding?
Okay, I first of all I reach out to several professors. Um, some of them reply, some did not reply. So, but for the ones that replied, they asked me to apply. So
Okay.
I applied,
So let's do
and
it this
then
way. Let's do it this way.
okay,
Okay.
sir.
So you say I reach out to Professor so so and so, mention one of the
Yes,
professors, and we had an interview.
sir.
I showed him some of my previous work, and he was pleased with it and wants me to work with him in one of in his this project. So you mentioned one project. Okay.
Uh,
Then
yes,
they
sir.
can ask you, okay, so can you tell me about your research? Then you mention one of the project. In my master's degree, I did this, I did this, I did this, and I was able to use this to do this, which has been published, right? Do you have any publication?
Um, it's on I'm about to publish it, but
Okay,
I have presentations that I
yeah.
did.
So you say that currently I have submitted a manuscript to this journal, which is yet to be published. But my work was on this manuscript is on this. Then you tell the person a summary. Mhm, mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. And how many schools did you apply?
Okay, I applied a total of three schools. The first one is Texas A&M University. The second one is Texas Tech University, and then the last one is University of Florida. And I'm going for University of Florida because um, one of their faculty member, Professor Bosch, we have a perfect alignment. My interest and my interest is the same. So that's why I'm going for University of Florida.
Okay, so this is what you are going to say. You say that I applied for three schools. You may not get time to mention them. But I got
Okay, sir.
admission to all of them. I chose this university because of the work that is Professor Addison is doing, which perfectly aligns with me, and the fact that he's willing to sponsor my studies.
Okay, sir.
So, how long is your program?
Sir.
Yeah. How long is your program?
Okay, my program is 4 years.
Mhm. So you would say that um, my PhD program is a 4 year program. I'm going to do a 2 years. First year will be coursework and some um, um, research credit, but the last 3 years will be only dissertation credit, where I'm supposed
Okay.
to publish at least one uh, research article before I graduate, and
Yes.
I'll come back to Nigeria and pick a faculty position in this university where I'll be concentrate researching into this and that.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. Why do
Thank you,
you
sir.
want to study in the United States?
Okay, I want to study in the United States because, according to my research, most of the top scholars in this field are from United States. So that's why I decided to look out for US.
Okay. Um, how many students? Okay, okay. Um, so how would this program influence your academic um, or your career path?
Okay, it's going to influence my both my academic and career path because one of the things that give credence to a very good design, it's a very good research. Research give better
Okay, so
outcome in design.
this is how you are going to say it. This is going to, because those designs, yeah, is that you have to say that okay, this program is going to expose me to maybe some of the instrumentation, the design things that you don't have here. It's going to
Mm,
research, cutting edge research skills and data analytics,
yes, sir.
and then teaching, which will help you come back and take this faculty position in this university where you will be conducting your research into this and that. Mm,
Wow,
yeah.
that's quite.
Mhm. So
That's
you
good.
can watch the
Thank
video
you.
back and then, yeah. Mhm.
Wow, thank you so much, sir. It was
Okay.
very educative, sir. I got
Mhm.
a lot of value, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
So I think we will stop here. Maybe you can come back later, but continue to work hard. You will get the date
Okay,
very soon. That we don't expect them to extend it that much, but hopefully something good will come out. Okay. Okay.
so that means I can request for the I-20 form.
Yes, yeah. Request for it. Request for the I-20 as soon as possible. Get your I-20, fill your DS
Okay,
160, and then you continue. Yeah. Okay.
okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
sir. I really
Okay.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think now we don't have many people here, so I'm going to put a video on how I did how to do a good CV. So those of you who are watching online, if you are yet to make your video, um, your CV, please watch and then learn how to make a good CV. Okay, and that'll be good for you. Everyone, welcome back to Study Destination. I hope you guys are doing well and you are enjoying our content. Yes, I think this is the best we can do for you, to give you the best content, not just to put out some information that are not accurate, but we want to give you the step-by-step guides. Okay, if you need anything relating to studying abroad, this is your preferred destination. Just look at the comment description or the YouTube description, and then you will get a link to our platform and we can mentor you free of charge. Today, what I want to talk to you is about your academic CV. I made a video where I explain every section what you need to put in there. Academic CV is really important when it comes to your graduate school application or your application to school abroad. Okay, because it tells a lot about you. You, in most cases, you are not there to explain yourself. Okay, you have a lot of experience. How do they know? Especially if you're looking even to the PhD or if you want any form of funding. your academic CV is the one that is going to sell you out. So once you don't have a good academic CV, it means that if there comes or if there is a form of funding and they want to select and look at people who have the required skills, okay, to be awarded, then you will have a problem, okay. But once you get a good academic CV, it means that you put yourself in a level where you can compete with a lot of applicants all over the world. So having academic CV is really, really important, and of course, a good one. What I have realized is that a lot of people are still struggling because they need templates, they need people to help them, they need, okay, give me samples, or no, you don't need those things. If you do that, you will just do something which is something generic, and then you give it to the professors, or you emailing professors, and they are not looking into your document, or not, they are not reading your profile. So please and please again, I have done something for you for this time around. Watch the other video where I've explained every session what you have to do. But this time around, what I did is to go step by step, just choosing one degree and then trying to generate it. So watch it. It's going to be more than an hour, but you, after watching this, you will be able to sit down, and in less than maybe 2 hours, you will come out with a very good CV, and you will bring this CV for a review. Listen, it makes our work very, very easy, okay? Because you want us to help you. You need to also listen and then watch the video so that it will become very easy for you to generate something very good. Okay, I took my time to explain every session and demonstrate it. Okay, so in this case, you don't need any template. All you need is your Word document, your computer, open your Word document, and then begin to write. Once you finish listening, I bet you there is nothing that will stop you from getting a good CV. Okay, and once you bring it, we will now be able to give you a good feedback. I mean, people struggle a lot. For the past 2 years, I've been struggling. Sometimes I have to do a lot of editing. Mm, for people, and this is a relief even for me as your mentee, your mentor, because I think when I do this job, it's going to help you. And it took me a lot of time for me to do it. I mean, a lot. I've been wanting to do it, but sometimes I don't get the opportunity. I said no, I have to do these things for you guys. So please, I want you to watch it carefully, take your time, and then write a good or draft a good CV. Once you have a good CV, you can even use as a resume, but you cannot use your resume as a CV. Okay. So please, in your CV, I don't want to see anything like profile. No, it's not important. I don't want to see anything like what we call reference. No, don't put reference there. Don't this is not a resume. It's academic CV. So please, let's go directly and do the demonstration so that you will be able to get yourself something very, very good that will help you in your graduate school or your school application. Okay. If you really want to be part of our group, just look at the YouTube description. You can get a link to our WhatsApp platform, and then you'll be mentored free of charge. Okay. So let's get in. If you really understand that you want to go, let's comment in the comments. Really important to me. Yeah, comment and let me know that you are ready for the action. Okay, so now let's go. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so let's assume this is your document. So when you come, the first thing is your address. Everything starts with your address. Where are you coming from? You need to know where you are coming from. So you need to put in your name. You don't need to say CV. No, they know it's your CV. Okay. So CV, let's say Moses. This is my name. Okay. If you have a special title, you can add maybe MSc, or maybe if it's bachelor's, don't put it there. Maybe from doctorate or whatever, you can put it there. Maybe you can put maybe DAD, or yeah, or yeah, GED if you are a doctorate or something like that. Okay, but I'm not. So currently, I'll just leave that. And then your address. Please don't go and put in post office box or something. No, get where you are. You have a street number. So what's the street name? So move them big street, or let's say what's your house number? So 34 moving big street. Okay, then dash the city. Okay, so you say Accra, no, Accra, and then maybe the postal code. Some of you in Ghana, we have something like the GPS address. You will see it's 5 code dash another 5 code. It tells you from city, the end of the city. So you need to know where you are. Maybe yours is 3 5 or something. Yeah, you can find out. Okay, this is your GPS address, and then you say Ghana. That's a nice way to go about it. Don't go and put post office box or something. If you do that, I will ask you to go and do it. Then the next one is your contact. So maybe you have to do +233. Then you put in your contact, and then maybe slash. Sometimes you can go. You want to insert it. Okay, you want to insert a symbol. So you go to home. Then you come here, insert. Then you go to symbol. I've already done that, so I have that one here. So maybe here, and then you have it here, and then maybe my email example example at gmail.com, and what do you call it? You can, my God, so example at gmail.com, and then you want to put this one again. Yeah. So I mean, two contact, one contact is okay. So don't say contact, telephone, and then email. They know it's already email. Okay. And then maybe those of you who have LinkedIn account, so go to your LinkedIn